Magandang umaga po, Ma'am Mac. Nandito po ako ngayon upang mag-report ng performing arts. Ang ka-group ko po ay ako at si Miss De Leon, which wala pa po kasi siya kaya ako na lang po muna. First topic, the artist, audience, and performer. The plastic and literary arts involve a two-place relationship between artist and audience. On the one side is the painter, sculptor, novelist, or poet, and on the other viewer, spectator, or reader. As far as aesthetic engagement is concerned, artist and audience exhaust the possibilities. We are either one or the other. But the performing arts involve a three-place relationship. Works of music, dance, and theater may begin with the ideas and imagination of a composer, a choreographer, or a playwright. And the resulting work, the composition, the choreography, the drama, is generally intended for an audience. So sa topic na ito, may dalawa tayong narinig na kinds of art, performing arts, rather. The plastic arts, which refers to involve modeling or molding such as sculpture, painting, and photography. More like, in other words, para siyang visual arts. Literary arts, these are type of a poem in which the written words are arranged in such a way to produce a visual image. Madalas itong ginagamit sa mga theater, opera theater, sa mga performance, stage acts, and etc. Next topic, performance as paradigm of art. There has been a strong tendency in aesthetics and the philosophy of the arts to try to conceptualize the performing arts as something like the classic and the literary arts. This tendency has been sustained by the recurring desire amongst philosophers, art theorists, and even artists themselves to find a common property or a feature that all the arts share. Something that will justify their being classified as art, despite their evident differences. It is in the spirit that the painter Kandinsky declared all the arts are identical. The difference between them manifests itself by the means of each particular art. Music expresses itself by sound, painting, by colors, etc. Just as reporters are ranked more highly than crossword setters by editors and readers. Though both contribute something of value to a newspaper, so the concert hall is rated above the nightclub and Shakespeare above soap opera, even though all of them provide leisure time opportunities. So ang sinasabi dito, kahit na magkakaibang art, let's say, nasa iyo ang visual arts. Sa kaibigan mo, nasa kanya ay ang performing arts performing arts. Magkaparehas lang yun eh. Magkaparehas lang yun. But what is that elevates something from the realms of entertainment to the realms of art? The point to note here, however, is that in searching for an answer to this question, it has often been assumed that the great painters and sculptors provide the benchmark. That is why the word art is usually taken to mean painting and sculpture first and foremost, applied to music or literature only by extension. The Oxford Dictionary of Art, for example, is almost exclusively concerned with painting and sculpture, while corresponding volumes for the other arts expressly specify music, literature, and architecture in their titles. So, isa sa kind ng performing arts is music. Music in performing art performing as art, rather, it is quite easy to conceive of music along these lines. We speak, after all, of music making and might there focus our attention exclusively on what is made, rather than the process of making it. If we do, music becomes a sort of painting in sound, or sonic art, to take another term from chapter 5 as we discussed that um, a while ago. Conceived in this way, music appreciation is rather like viewing a painting, except that it is something we do with our ears rather than our eyes. So music is equals sa painting lang din. Music is also art. It is come from a family of performing arts. Music is created by sound, different kinds of sounds that blends and satisfy your ears. Example, sa painting, pag nakakita ka ng magandang painting, landscape, magandang portrait, ganun din sa painting. Merong base, merong uh, merong lead, merong uh, different kinds of instruments such as guitars. Nagbe-blending silang lahat and they create a wonderful performing art. Another kind sa performing arts rather is dance. Dance is more difficult because in general we are rarely in a position to name individual choreographs. The most famous ballets tend to be associated with the composer of the music rather than the choreographer of the dance. Amongst the performing arts, it might seem least easy to construe dance as a kind of painting. Yet some of the major historical figures in the theory of dance, anxious to secure its status as an art, have enthusiastically advocated a conception of dance that interprets it as painting in movement. The 18th century produced two celebrated advocates of this view, the Englishman John Weaver and the Frenchman Jean-Georges Noverre. Both were highly successful choreographers as well as dance theorists, and both thought that the best or highest form of dancing was an art in virtue of being a sort of painting or picturing. Noverre expressly makes the comparison with pictures and painting. Well-composed ballet is a living picture of the passions, manners, ceremonies, and customs of all nations of the globe, like the art of painting in exact perfection. So dance is also an art. Iko-compare natin ulit siya sa painting. Again, sa painting, pag nakita ka, di ba, ng magandang painting, ng magandang landscape, portrait, naghalo-halo yung mga kulay. Ganda. Tamis ng kulay. Sa dance, ganun din. Pag nag-well blend, sabay-sabay ang mga dancers and nagsabay palalo ng magandang music, it interprets it as a painting in movement. So that's it. Thank you. Have a good day.